What's going on, guys? This is All Day DFS checking in with y'all with the After Dark edition, late night edition. That's about the only time I can do some of these videos for y'all because I have two toddlers and they don't let me do nothing. So it's either when they sleep at night or sleep during the day is when these videos are going to come to y'all. If anybody out there has toddlers, I know you can relate. So I'm going to go ahead and recap tonight. What a crazy slate. It was crazy. It was only 3 games, but it was really crazy. A lot of people that were projected or that were, a lot of people were on them to go over. They didn't go over, and they missed it by, especially OG Anunoby. I can't even pronounce his last name, but I don't want to pronounce it after tonight. If you had OG on your lines, comment below. If he killed your night, comment below. If he killed some of your lines, comment below. He definitely killed some of my lines. I would have been a couple $1,000s richer if he would have just hit it, and he missed it by. He was projected to get 23, and he got 22.9. 22.9. So I was refreshing it, seeing if maybe they missed a steal, a rebound, something, maybe one turnover less. But nope, he got 22.9, and he missed it. So yeah, that just totally killed my night. I did decent, but I would have done a lot better if he would have hit his full game total. So yeah, comment below if you had him going over. But on the good side of things, I did out of my picks earlier in the day, out of my top 5 picks, 4 out of 5 hit. So that's 80%. I'll take 80% anytime. Almost got 5 out of 5. Jimmy missed it by 1.5 points. So he was right there. I would have hit 5 out of 5 if Jimmy would have hit. Jimmy let me down. He was the most confident. I had him he was the most confident pick for me. So Jimmy let me down. But we almost had 5 for 5. So hopefully y'all guys played some of those and maybe won some money off of it. Right now, PrizePicks only has 8 players on the board. It's super early. So I'm going to go ahead, instead of giving you a top 5, I'm going to wait for the full board tomorrow to do that. But right now I'm going to go ahead and go through the 8 players on the board. Let's see if they have if they've added any more. Nope, they still got 8 players on the board. I think they're sleeping right now. So when PrizePicks sleeps, that's why I'm going to do these videos and try to help y'all guys out. Because if y'all guys feel confident in any of these players, lock them in now. Lock them in now, because tomorrow they could jump up 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Trust me, that it's going to happen by tip-off. A lot of these players will be, a couple points higher. So if you got that gut feeling, I mean, guys, my picks are based on, a lot of different things. But at the end of the day, you get that gut feeling. So if you got that gut feeling that you're confident on anything, go ahead and lock them in. I mean, I did get, I won a couple of them because I locked them in last night, late night. And, when other people couldn't get the win because they were projected 3 points more, I did because I had them less. So go ahead and lock anybody in that you feel confident in. So I'm going to go ahead and go through it quickly here. We got Stephen Curry. He's projected at 50. So his last 5 games, Stephen Curry has gone over 50 once versus Orlando. He's only played them twice in the last 5. So he hit 63 and a 49. So he was right there on the second one as well. His last 5 games overall, he's gone over 50 twice. But he does have a good matchup. They're 26th ranked versus his position, 23rd overall. And it's the Orlando Magic. They hardly have any bodies left. They're bringing people off the street to play, especially at point guard. I'm going to go ahead and smash the over. Like I said, he just had a big game against them. He had a 63 burger. So for me, Stephen Curry's an over because he's just... And Draymond might not be playing, so especially if Draymond doesn't play, he's going to get probably a bigger usage bump, of course. Even if Draymond plays, he's still over for me. I like Stephen Curry, especially at 50. Next, we got Booch versus Golden State. So Booch is, let's see what Booch is. He's projected at 48 points on PrizePicks. Over here, they have him at 47.2, so he's a little bit under. His last 5 games versus Golden State, he's gone over once. He's gone over 48 one time. His last 5 games overall, he's gone over 48 twice. The matchup is good versus his position, but that's really too close for me. For me right now, Booch is a fade. The only way I'm going to lock in Booch is if Draymond's not playing. If Draymond's not playing, I'm going to lock him in, especially at 48, because who's going to guard him on Golden State? I don't think any other center is available. Wiseman might be back, but I'm not sure. But even if Wiseman's back and Draymond's gone, I'm still going to lock in Booch. So that depends on Draymond. But right now, he's a push. He's a fade for me. Next, we got Joker. Joker versus Cleveland. So Joker versus Cleveland, he's projected for 56 points on PrizePicks. So he's gone over 56 against Cleveland. He has not gone over 56 against Cleveland in the last 5. And he's gone over 56 3 times out of the last 5 games overall. The matchup isn't too good, but I think a lot of that has to do with Andre Drummond. As we know, he's not playing right now. So right now, for me, Joker's a push. He's projected to go 0.1 over. He's going to do the OG on us on the over, like OG did to us on the under. But right now, he's a push for me. He can get hot. I mean, he's been shooting it good. He's been scoring a lot of points. So he's a push for me. I'm going to go ahead and fade him. Next, we got Colin Sexton versus Denver. He's projected to get 34 points on PrizePicks. Over here, he's projected on draft dashboard. He's projected to go barely under that, 33.8. His last 5 versus Denver, he's only gone over 34 one time. In his last 5 games overall, he's gone over 34 2 times. The matchup is not a great one. I would have to go under on Colin. I'm going to go under on Colin because Denver plays him good, it looks like, even though this year might be different. But for right now, I'm going to go under on Colin. Now, if they raise this up, right now it could be a fade. But if they raise this up to 36-37, it's definitely an under. So a lock on the under for me. Next, we got Trey Young versus Boston. So Trey Young versus Boston, he's projected to get 45 on PrizePicks. They have him here at 44.1. His last 5 versus Boston, he's gone over 45. He's gone over 45 once and hit 45. So 2 out of 5. On his last 5 overall, he's gone over 45, 2 out of 5. The matchup is not a good one. They're 4th ranked versus his position, 6 overall. It's a fade for me. I'm not going to play Trey because obviously we know Trey can get hot and fill it up at any moment. But the matchup isn't good, so I'm going to go ahead and fade him. Like I don't see myself going under on Trey because I just can't. He just can kill it at any moment. So I'm not going to play Trey. I'm going to leave that one alone. Next, we got Jason Tatum versus Atlanta. And he's projected to get 44 points. Now, we know last game he went over that. He had 54 last game. And his last 5 versus Atlanta, he's gone over that 2 times. His last 5 games overall, he's gone over that 2 times. He got a good matchup, definitely a good matchup versus Atlanta. They're 25th ranked versus his position. And they have him ranked, they have him projected for 42.5. So they have him on the under. But based on his last game and based on the matchup, I'm going to go ahead and hit the over on Jason Tatum. I like Jason Tatum on the over versus Atlanta. Next, we got Zach Levine versus Philly. He's projected to get 42 points. Zach Levine's been killing it lately, scoring a lot. Sits on the top of the board. Very good matchup versus Philly. He's at 24th ranked versus position. Now, they're 7th overall, but 24th ranked versus his position. So he's projected to get 44.1. So 42, they have him over. So they have him over 2 points, which I like to see when they're over at least 2 points. That's a good look. In his last 5 versus Philly, he's gone over that 44 2 out of 3 times. And his last 5 games overall, he's gone over 44 4 out of 5. So it's definitely a lock for me. I like Zach Levine over 42. Once again, if you're confident in Zach, lock him in now. I'm going to go ahead and lock him in now because by tomorrow it'll probably be about 45 before tip-off. Last but not least, we got Mr. Joelle Embiid. Joelle Embiid is projected to get 52 versus Chicago. See what they got Joel here. They got him at 53.8, so they have him over, and it's almost 2 points. Again, I like it when it's at least 2 points over. His last 5 versus Chicago, he's only paid them twice out of the last 5, but he's gone over once. Big 67 the last game, 67 burger. His last 5 games, he's gone over 52 3 times, so 3 out of 5. The matchup isn't great, but he's Joel Embiid. Who on Chicago is going to guard this man? He's Joel Embiid. Now, with Philly, I'm always scared of the blowout. So I would probably play Joel Embiid first half. He will be a first half play for me. I don't know what the projected line is. If it's projected to be a close game, I play him full game. I mean, I'm just always scared of the blowout, so I play him more of a first half. But he definitely, as we know, he can crush it the whole game. He can have that in 3 quarters. So Joel Embiid is an over for me. So that's all I got for you guys tonight. Once again, thanks for the love today from my first day with the channel. Thanks for all the subscriptions. I got a couple subscribers. I'm going to have a Discord soon. I'm going to put the invite on here. Go ahead and like and subscribe, comment below. Tell me about your night. Tell me how it went. Hopefully y'all guys had a good night. And like I said, comment below, like, subscribe. And I'm going to have a lot more content and a lot more stuff for y'all soon. This is All Day DFS with the After Dark edition. Y'all guys have a great night.